We cannot accept the normalisation that every month we get a new horrific figure of how many people are in emergency accommodation, how many children are growing up in emergency accommodation, the impact, the long-term, lifelong impact of this, and yet it's like a small news story. It just comes and goes, and we've got a new baseline of how many people are homeless, and that baseline only ever goes one way, which is up. We have to reject that. This cannot be normal. We cannot accept that it has become normal and we have this monthly news announcement of absolute horror. We need to scream about this, that as a society we do not accept that this very, very rich country has over 5,000 children now growing up in horrific conditions. It is not that long ago since we had homeless numbers a third of this. I mean, it's remarkable. You go back to the 2016 general election, it was 5,000 people in emergency accommodation. By 2020, it was 10,000. By the last general election, 2024, it was 15,000. On the current trajectory, we're going to go over 20,000 by the time of the next general election. If the government had its way, that would just be normal, accepted, kind of a price of resolving the housing crisis in the long term. And we just cannot accept that. We have to push back against the normalisation of this level of horror. And it is such that some of the housing cases I deal with now, it isn't about people looking to get a forever home. Often you meet people now who are just looking to move from one form of horrendously overcrowded emergency accommodation, 7, 8 members of a family in a hotel room, no cooking facilities, and kind of all they're looking for in the short term is to move to slightly better emergency accommodation. That's horrific. Though we have a situation where people are contacting their TDs lobbying to get into slightly better emergency accommodations, and it speaks to the depth of the crisis.